straight from the Gold Club, weighing in at 226 pounds, he is the Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo!
What a night it is. You can feel the magic in the air beaming to you from Pacifica, California. This is Gold Country 2, a production of Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. Your boy KG Kevin Gill here on commentary with my good friend Tony Gonzalez.
KG, thank you for having me with you tonight on commentary. And hey, we're going to start off hot with one of the hot new rivalries in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. And what a rivalry it is. The Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo, goes one-on-one with the Salvadorian sex appeal sensation, El Mero Mero, Kaka Meng.
And his opponent,
Wow, off to a hot start, that Salvadorian party sensation. Some call him the Salvadorian Andrew WK. That's my good, long-time, close, personal friend, Kaka Meng with the Thez Press.
Kaka Meng, a man who knows how to party hard, and he has a score to settle with Johnny Dynamo, stemming from the confrontation last month.
Ooh, what a clothesline. The power and fury of Kaka Meng. He's not afraid to party, but he's certainly not afraid to fight. Huge body slam.
And he's been wanting to fight Dynamo for quite some time. Nice drop kick. Johnny Dynamo, his new attitude, this bad attitude.
Yeah.
Johnny Dynamo, I don't know what's going on with him, but so far it's been nothing but bad intentions from Johnny Dynamo to KG.
Kaka Meng now just getting this crowd on their feet and calling Johnny Dynamo to the ring. And if Johnny Dynamo's not going to move fast enough, Kaka Meng will bring the party to you.
Oh, absolutely. Kaka Meng will bring the party anywhere, anytime. I just saw him pull up in the party van earlier today.
True story.
Trust me, he's ready. He's been wanting to get his hands on Dynamo for quite some time.
And now he's got his hands on the head of Johnny Dynamo, bouncing it repeatedly off that unforgiving apron of that Gold Rush ring. This is unbelievable. This is the opening moments of Gold Country 2.
And we're starting off red hot. I mean, these guys, Johnny Dynamo, like I said before, his new attitude, turning on his Pinoy Pride partner, Eki Sol. Eki Sol, injured, hasn't been seen since. Kaka Meng just came out to save Eki Sol, and Dynamo turned his fury on him as well.
Yeah, Johnny Dynamo is a whole different person now, man. I don't like what Johnny Dynamo has become. He used to be a well-respected player, but now he's getting his just desserts. Who knows? Kaka Meng may be able to beat some sense to Johnny Dynamo tonight.
Johnny Dynamo thinking he's the new ladies' man in town, and, you know, that's Kaka's job right there. Kaka is a lover of the ladies, so, you know, hopefully one of them will tread new territory tonight, KG.
Yeah, Dynamo caught him with a ruthless elbow there, but Kaka Meng's been fighting back, and now building up momentum out of that corner. Huge Kaka Meng party splash. He got all of it.
That man likes to jump, likes to shake his hips. He's always dancing.
Wow, huge back body drop.
He just took Dynamo for a dance step of his own.
Dynamo's not happy about that at all.
Not at all. Calling for timeout. There are no timeouts in wrestling, of course, as we all know.
That is one of the only rules that's universal across all territories. Athletic Commission states are not. But speaking of, there, Kaka Meng just took the ride the hard way, face first into that buckle.
Yeah, Dynamo led him into a trap, pulled the tights, and put him right face first. And then a horrible slap to the back. That's not cool at all. certainly not cool. And Dynamo follows it up with that European uppercut, and now just stomping the proverbial mud hole deep into the guts of Kaka Meng. You know, Dynamo, this new change in attitude, he's really gone out and he's a whole different person. In fact, I saw him earlier in the back, and he was telling me about the $200 bottle of wine imported to him straight from Manila that he brought just for this event tonight.
Yeah, he really, it's like he's almost not as focused on his wrestling as he used to be. You know, it's all this, and he showed up with all those girls, and, they're not supposed to be in the back. I'm not trying to put people on blast, but, we do have decorum here in the gold line.
We won't name any names.
That's just the implication.
Yes.
Kaka Meng now is in trouble, man. That fury of Dynamo, I don't know if he's fueled by that $200 bottle of rosé or if it's just that hatred that kind of burns inside him now, but he's having an easy time manhandling Kaka Meng.
Well, I mean, not only did he attack Kaka Meng after almost permanently paralyzing Eki Sol, but he also cost Kaka Meng a chance at a horseshoe that would have given him an opportunity at any title here in Gold Rush Wrestling. And Kaka probably did take that very personally.
Well, no, of course, because that's the goal of Gold Rush. You want to come to the top of the mountain. Man, Johnny Dynamo may as well be dropping those elbows from the heavens.
Johnny Dynamo has been working on his cardio as of late. He hits the
Look
gym
at
a lot.
this. Someone put a counter in the corner of the screen and count along at home with this.
Oh, boy.
Dynamo, has he got one more? Very disrespectful.
He didn't have one more, but he had a message for the fans that he does not approve of their disapproval of him.
I don't know what Johnny Dynamo's beef is with the good people of Pacifica, California. They were fans of his. They were supporters of his. They would buy his merchandise.
That's right. They loved the Pinoy Pride. The Pinoy Pride, one of the most beloved tag teams in all of Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. And
he loved all over California.
Yeah, and then Dynamo goes in business.
Wait, look at this. Kaka Meng hoists him up. Got him up there.
Ooh.
Plants him on that canvas. Kaka Meng still feeling the effects, and Dynamo wisely scoots out. But
Dynamo,
Kaka Meng with the assist.
Dynamo
well played.
Is a veteran of the California wrestling scene, trained by old school Oliver John, so he knows what he's doing in there, using his brain to escape what would have been a sure pinfall. He's making his way over here now. Yeah, he's making his way. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, there's his wine. There's his $200 glass of wine from Manila that he had imported just a few days ago. And I guess he was just thirsty.
Meanwhile, I have a $2.99 can of Highball energy water. Did you see that?
Did you see that?
He blinded him. He blinded him with wine instead of science. And then he hit him with the DDT.
What
Dynamo,
a dirty move.
1, 2, 3. I can't believe it.
A cheap win by Johnny Dynamo using that expensive wine.
Using the wine as a weapon.
Unacceptable.
Deplorable.
Completely unacceptable. This is something I never would expect from Johnny Dynamo, but I guess I didn't really know him as well as I thought I did.
I bet Customs wouldn't have cleared that $200 bottle of wine so quickly if they knew its intention was to be used as a weapon. That's assault.
He might have sent somebody else to grab it for him. Who knows? Who knows how things work? But all we can say, Johnny Dynamo with the 3 count over Kaka Meng in our opening contest here at Gold Country 2.
Dynamo cheated to get it, and I don't think Kaka Meng is going to be happy about this. And I think if Kaka Meng could see clearly right now, I think his fist might be having a word with Johnny Dynamo's face.
Jacob Lee holding Kaka Meng back, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold him back for much longer. Clearly showing his frustrations over an obvious, blatant cheat.
No, absolutely. That was a victory stolen from Kaka Meng.
Shotzi, the last time you were here in the Gold Rush ring, it was against Kikyo in a no disqualification match that blew the roof off. It was incredibly brutal. Since then, you've defended the Lady Luck Championship all over the country. You come here tonight with a special challenge. What would that be?
That's right. I have been traveling all over, proving to everyone just how truly ballsy I am. And next week, I'm putting my skills to the absolute test at Sabotage, War of the Genders. I'm taking on Steven Tresario. And I'm doing that to show it doesn't matter who you are, man or woman, big or small, I can take you. And that is why my challenge for tonight, I am calling out everyone in the locker room.
What?
And I mean everyone.
Everyone.
I don't care who
Everyone.
you are. If you think you're ballsy enough, then I challenge you to prove it.
Well, I guess man, woman, or child.
That being said, let's find out who's going to take on your ballsy challenge.
Oh, no. Not this guy again. You and I heard this music earlier, KG. We both know what's going to be coming out of that curtain soon, and there he is. The Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo.
What, did you hear me mention? I hope you didn't hear me mention him on commentary.
Let the music. I am the Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo. Now, Shotzi Blackheart, you have done very well to represent Gold Rush Pro Wrestling all over the country. However, to think that a woman can best a man such as myself, that is unacceptable. So tonight, after having a very convincing victory over Kaka Meng, I, the Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo, accept your ballsy quest. Get on with it. There you have it, folks. Taking on Shotzi's challenge from the Gold Club, the Filipino Dream, Johnny Dynamo.
Johnny Dynamo taking exception to Shotzi Blackheart calling out any person from the locker room and has answered her challenge.
But meanwhile, he had a hell of a match earlier tonight against Kaka Meng. He's so confident in his abilities. The ballsy badass is no joke. Wow, right on his cheek.
Very confident that he's going to get a smooch planted on him by Shotzi. But he should have known better.
Shotzi, she's not here to kiss. She's not here to pose. She is here to wrestle straight up.
As you and I both know, Shotzi's been all over the world. She
literally
just went on. Came back from a tour of Europe. She just came back from a tour of Florida.
And surrounding regions. I believe she did something like 15 matches in 13 days or something
correct,
of that nature.
Correct. And she's defended the Lady Electric title multiple times,
wherever she goes.
including Sabotage Wrestling in Texas. And here she is now facing the challenge of Johnny Dynamo.
I saw her defend that. I saw her defending it, or it was a non-title, but I saw her showcasing the legendary Cow Palace in San Francisco
That's
for
right.
All Pro Wrestling. But she was repping that Gold Rush belt because, like I said, it means that much to her. And now Shotzi Blackheart also recently debuted for Shine, I believe.
Yes,
Florida,
that's correct. She just
which is a huge opportunity over there on the WWN network.
Just debuted for him last weekend in their big Nova tournament. Was very impressive. Gained a lot of new fans.
Also on Flow Slam.
That's right. But Shotzi's home is the Bay Area, and taking to Johnny Dynamo at this moment in time. May have bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
And now Shotzi Blackheart on the attack. She shows no fear. Look at the ferocity of Blackheart. Boot to the dome one more time. Insagori.
I know Johnny Dynamo was feeling very confident coming out here, but he did have a match earlier in the night that he
Blackheart.
a match that he won by questionable means, although he'll tell you otherwise.
Well, he spit a highly alcoholic concentrated wine into the face of Kaka Meng.
Yeah, he took.
Did you hear the impact of those forearm blows?
No,
Shotzi Blackheart, she's wise to issue an open challenge because she likely could take on anyone in the locker room.
Absolutely.
She's that much of a badass.
Man, woman, or wolf man? Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Johnny Dynamo showing that power off.
Dynamo, what's he going for here? No.
Oh, slinging her across the rope.
Oh,
Followed
no.
up by a knee straight to the head, and Shotzi's in big trouble now.
The impact to the ropes will take the wind right out of her, and then that running knee to the temple, that could take her right out of consciousness. Dynamo quickly for the cover. Only two.
You know, other than facing Shotzi in the ring, I'm pretty sure Dynamo's enjoying being able to put his hands on a woman, although under very dubious means.
I don't know what goes on in the mind of Johnny Dynamo, and I don't want to speak about it because I want to see Shotzi Blackheart. She's got to rally here. I want to see her on the comeback trail. All the blood rushing to the head. Oh, God. Makes it so much worse. All the blood rushes to your head, and then that brutal impact. Dynamo here could have it sewn up.
Dynamo knows what he's doing in that ring, holding up Shotzi Blackheart in that vertical suplex as long as he could, making sure she was slowly blacking out. All the blood, as you said, rushing from her head. Dynamo's a pro. The guy knows what he's doing.
Now, though, he's created an opening for Blackheart. Drops some crotch first, follows it up with that midsection attack. Dynamo tries to shove her off, but Blackheart's not having any of that.
Now, she's not going to take any of that mess. Look at that. Look at the agility of Dynamo. Or the agility of Shotzi. She takes now with the Hurricane Rana off the top rope.
Beautiful execution. I wonder if she calls it a Frankensteiner. She probably does, because she's got it like that. But I digress. Blackheart shoots the half, goes for the cover, 2 in. Wow.
Now, as we mentioned before, Shotzi's been wrestling all over the globe, and not only wrestling, but training with some of the best in the world, such as Saraya Knight, one of the legendary women of European
best
wrestling.
Women wrestler of all time.
Absolutely.
Spending days on the road and in the ring. Blackheart with that splash, that backsplash off the, wow, nobody home.
Dynamo able to roll out. Nobody in the pool for Shotzi as she went for that backsplash, and now slowly taking down the straps. Kind of creepy.
I don't know if Dynamo's going to go for a slow dance or a wrestling maneuver.
I hope it goes for a wrestling maneuver. Although it doesn't look
Wait
like
a minute. Wait a minute. Look who's back. Oh, God.
No, it's Kaka Meng.
He's got that $200 bottle of wine.
Oh, a little taste of his own medicine.
He returned the favor. Blackheart ducks the lariat. Blackheart. Wait a minute. The Lucha Libre attack catches him into a stunner.
She has Dynamo down. And now she's going back up top, probably going for that backsplash again.
This time she's going to get it. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable impact. 2-3. Good night, Johnny Dynamo.
Who is your winner by pinfall?
Shotzi Blackheart wanted to prove she was the ballsiest in Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. And Dynamo just found out that she might have been correct.
Very dominant victory. Wow.
And Kaka Meng giving Dynamo a taste of his $200 wine, and also a few fans in the front row as well.
Yeah, not in the way Dynamo wanted, though. Kaka Meng's going to use that wine to maybe get the party on with Shotzi Blackheart. Now that the business is concluded, the fun can truly begin.
Like a true gentleman, Kaka Meng giving Shotzi Blackheart the Lady Luck Championship. They're going to party all night.
Unlike that creep Johnny Dynamo, Kaka Meng is an invited guest. He's a friend. And they're going to crank up the punk rock music. They're going to pour back the wine. And I have a feeling there's probably even going to be some Manic Hispanic and some other kind of punk rock flavors.
Maybe some Descendants and some Agent Orange. Yeah, man. Kaka Meng likes to get down with the punk rock. He doesn't like to mention that, but maybe will we be invited to the party?
I have to say no.